What's up YouTube, Never Lucky Pulse here today with my Master Duel hero deck profile. As most of you realize, Master Duel sucks, especially for heroes. No Phoenix Destroyer, no Denier, it's super hard to play against the top tier decks like Eldritch. It's a nightmare to play against Eldritch with heroes. So yeah, anyway, let's start with the deck list. Play free Maxi and free Ash. You have to play free copies. Maxi is the best hand trap. If Maxi resolves, your opponent has to end his turn. That's basically it. And you need Ash to negate Maxi. So that's why free is a must. Next up, double increase. We need to play 2 increase because we have only Plasma and Dark Lord as our boss monsters. And we need to increase the consistency to summon Plasma on board since we need a lot of tributes. And yeah, that's why double copy of increase to resolve all the time the Vision Hero combo. Next up, triple copy of Stratos, the best searcher in this deck, super simple. And also his second effect to destroy back row is very good. Next up, double Vion, obviously for the Vision Hero combo. Double Shadow Mist as a searcher, 2 is enough. 1 Adusted Gold, 1 Liquid Soldier, and yeah, the 2 fairies for the Vision Hero combo. It's enough. You don't need to play free because you can search fairies all the time with Stratos, and we have a lot of copies for Stratos, like free for Stratos, free emergency call, and double a hero lives. So 2 is perfectly fine. You don't need to play free. Next up, double malicious for our plasma, obviously. 1 Neos for the OTKs and the plasma himself. For the spells, 1 fusion, pretty standard. 1 miracle fusion. Triple E-Call for consistency, double Hero Lives. The card is allowed at 3 for Master Duels, but I don't need the 3rd copy. I think 2 is enough since you can resolve this card only once per turn, because you will have a monster on field if you activate one of these, and the other Hero Lives would be dead in your hand, so that's why you don't need to play 3 copies. I prefer 3 copies of Emergency Call instead of Hero Lives. And I don't play Rota because I don't have space in this deck. I mean, we have 43 cards already, and Emergency Calls searches our Neos, and that's why I dropped the Rota, because Rota is only for the level 4 monsters, and the Emergency Call gives us also access to Honest Neos, to OTK. That's why I prefer this card. Dark Calling for our Bane. Next up, I play only double copy of Fusion Destiny because we don't have Phoenix Destroyer and my only target is Dangerous. I will drop always Shadow Mist and Malicious Bane to the grave to summon Dangerous, and with Shadow Mist I get the Search, and Malicious gives me 1 additional summon to the field to get a Plasma very fast to the board. But yeah, otherwise the card is pretty much useless without Phoenix Destroyer. Next up, D-Force. D-Force obviously very strong in combination with Plasma. Makes your opponent rage quit instantly most of the times. Next up, double Super Poly. Only 2 because it's limited to 2. I would play 3, but yeah, it's limited, right? Next up, free Mask Change, standard. Only 1 Cold by the Grave, since I don't have more place for more copies. That's why I play only 1 copy. I rather play Forbidden Droplet instead of double Cold by the Grave, because you sometimes lose your die roll and you have to break your opponent board, and Cold by the Grave is super useless if you go second. That's why Forbidden Droplet is in this deck. And obviously double Imperm to stop your opponent if you lose your die roll. To the extra deck I play 1 Mud Dragon, obviously for the Super Poly target. Double Dark Lord, 1 Blast, standard. Like I said, the Dangerous for the Fusion Destiny. 1 Sunriser, pretty much standard. 1 Absolute Zero. 1 Shining, you can use Shining also as a Super Poly target or the Miracle Fusion target. And same goes for Great Tornado, Super Poly target and Miracle Fusion target. Our Escurido for the Dark targets. Also the same concept for the Super Poly and for the Miracle Fusion. 1 Anki, I will drop Anki when Phoenix Destroyer gets finally introduced in this game. But for now I will keep this card in my extra deck. 1 Fusion Dragon as a Super Poly target. 1 Malicious Bane, obviously. And yeah, for the Link monsters, 1 Cross Crusader and 1 Dread Decimator. So yeah, that's it for the deck list. Sadly, it's only best of 1, no chance to play a best of 3. Yeah, this game is not something for competitive players. It's more like a fun game for casual players or to open some booster packs. But if you want to train for your locals or regionals or want to play the game really competitive, the Master Duel is nothing for you. It's just a fun game, nothing more. It will maybe change in the future, who knows, if Konami finally decides to introduce best of 3 and updates all the cards like Phoenix Destroyer and the new cards like Sword Soul, etc. But for now, the game is not ready and not as good as the competitive third-party providers, in my opinion. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye!